What's up, guys? It's your boy the Mad Tui here, and I'm back on the server. In between episodes, I have built up a dock for my area. Oh, hello, mate. If you like these episodes, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help the channel. Helps us grow and helps us do this more and more. So let's go over here and have a look at the docks from the water. So in between episodes, I built up these docks. I removed some more of the sand. I tried to make it as sort of realistic as possible. I think we might place some boats in here. We've got here these blackstone blocks with spruce fences either side to be sort of the rubber stoppers that boats can sort of bump into when they enter and sort of dock up. And then we've got anvils over there where the boats would tie themselves up. I think this dock's going to come out all the way around there and all the way around there. But I just figured we're doing this base in bits. We're not doing it all at once. And I've just been placing at random some mossy cobblestone because I figured we're going to have the roadways, sort of a mix of cobblestone, mossy cobblestone, and a lot of dirt. So it's not going to be too sort of fancy roads. It's going to be a bit more well used, worn, a bit more industrial roads. We've placed here, I think we're going to have some trees here. We might make a little wall across here, and same over there, just so that we can sort of fill the space and make it feel really alive. But first, let's get up here. This is our XP grinder. Hello, mate. There we go, he's gone. Spoon's just joined. So this is our XP furnace bank. Now I finished the little decoration that I'd done there. I mean, we started this episodes and episodes ago, but this is how it's going to look inside the building. So we've got our big XP orb that's going to go inside the building. And the floor level is going to be here. And I think we're going to have foundations all around it. We're going to have a nice archway here between the two buildings. And the archway is going to have the pipe with all the bamboo coming through. And we've got all these other pipes that we need to sort of work out. But I figured we'd start this episode by making this little house because we don't want to make all these roads yet until we know where the land is going to go. Because I think for now we're just going to fill a lot of this in with dirt because we are going to have other builds coming here and roads and all sorts of stuff. But for now, let's just fill it in with dirt. Let's and get some of the roads vaguely in. But we need to finish the buildings around our two contraptions here so that it feels a bit more like a base, a bit more like an industrial area, a city, you know. And once we've got those buildings in, we can get all these roads in. So the first thing we're going to do is I think we're going to do the floor in this building, and the floor is going to be oak wood. So let's just get that and put that in. There we go. We've got the floor in, and now I was thinking we just stick a couple of pillars either side to hide everything that's going on there. Same height as this guy, like that. And then some pillars here, because this is all going to be inside. And it's going to be quite a tall building, but quite thin, because it's quite chunky at the back. Oh, I missed. There we go. Next, we want to bring up the base. What's going to be the foundations? And we'll do it straight from the bottom here, rather than the level where the dirt's going to go, because I don't know where we're going to have the floor. We might take this out, we might not. So let's get that foundation in all the way around the building and see how it looks. And there we go, we've got a foundation in all the way around the building. I think the level is going to come up to sort of here, all the way around. So this building is on a bit of a rocky foundation, which is going to be cool. In fact, I Right, just get rid of this one so that this is a bit wider, because this building is going to come to here and the arch is going to go there. Next up, let's get some walls in. I think this building is going to be quite a light one. So let's get to building. I'll bring you back in a second when we got some walls in. So we've started with some pillars, some uprights, and now we're going to start putting in some light grey concrete powder into diorite with some polished diorite as highlights, finishing on white concrete powder towards the top of the building. This back bit is going to be a lot of wood going on, but we will get to that in a minute. We'll just fill most of this in and see where we get. And there we have it. We've got some of the texturing in on top of the base. We've got it going all the way around. The next step is working out what we're going to do here. I think we bring out some wood, like an arch that's holding up this. So let's get that in and see how that looks. And there we go. We've added some brackets coming out. And a bit more of the build underneath on both sides, which looks really cool. Next, we need to do something about these pipes, because we don't want them as stone brick. So I was thinking, let's remove all of these spruce trees and get some jungle trees up, because the jungle trapdoors you can see through, and I think they look really cool as pipes. You can see everything whizzing through, but so it's got a bit more structure. I was thinking, let's have a base similar to this, but then we'll have stone brick walls coming up the sides as if they're supports, so that every time we have ice and like a water source, we can have the stone bricks like a junction, bit like this, you see, which I need to tidy up there as well. So let's give that a go and see how that looks. Oh, there we go. We've cut down all these trees and planted 20 jungle trees, which will be 5 of the quad ones. We don't quite have enough saplings to do all of these, but once this first lot have grown, we should have plenty. Luckily, I did go to the jungle in between episodes, and we have a bunch of jungle logs already, which is great. So I'm going to turn those into trapdoors, and let's get this design down. So I figured the easiest way of doing this would be blocking off our soul sand, and then filling the ice all the way to the top of the tube, because then we can remove the outside of the tube. Let's get rid of that so the ice doesn't melt, and we can remove the outside of the tube like this. This way we can add in safely. Whoops, we did not mean to get rid of that one. It means we can safely add in all of the trapdoors without there being a flooding issue, which is fantastic. What is that? Oh, that's a slime. So I'm just going to get this done, and then I'll bring you guys back in when it's all together here. And there we go. We've got a design. Let me just put the last of the pillars in, coming from here all the way down to there. So it looks like it's pretty supported. We've got a top cap there, and the pipe comes out and round. This pipe we're going to do in a minute, and this one will be the same design, up, over, and in, and then we can start thinking about what we want to do with the top of this building here, and how we want the pipe to leave and cross this gap, and where we want this building to be. So let's crack on with those other two pipes, and have a look at the top of the building. And there we have it. We have this second pipe in and entering the building at this junction. We've got a little bracket coming out because I thought that gap was a little bit too long for the pipe to just be all out on its own. and that is also hiding the blue ice in there that keeps all of the items flowing. So that's our cactus farm, fully connected back up to the XP furnace array. We've still got to do this side, but there's no point in doing this side until we actually know what the hell we're doing with this building. So before we get to that, let's try and finish up this building here, and see whereabouts we get to. Let's finish this top floor and maybe make a start on the roof. And there we go. We've finished the roof on the little side bit. I've done it a quite shallow slope roof, because the top of the main building is going to be quite pointy. We could have brought this up higher and made it really big and chunky, but it's only like a small building. I want quite a few small buildings and other stuff going on around here, as opposed to just big chunky buildings like this guy, because I mean it is an epic build, but I want it to feel really busy, and the easiest way to make your builds feel busy is to dot loads of smaller builds around big builds and just have loads of detail in between. And it's really hard to have loads and loads of detail in between when every single building is this big. So it's always worth thinking about scale in your builds. Now we've done that, we'll just finish the back of the build, or the front, whichever way you're looking at it. We'll bring all that up a little bit more, and yeah, we're almost there. Little reveal. It's quite tall, it's quite thin. We need to add the detail to the outside. I'm going to have some plants, some flower beds and stuff, but I wanted it tall and thin because if I have too many big chunky buildings like that guy, it's just going to look a bit, because this building's going to be massive and chunky, it's just going to look a bit, I don't know, a bit hectic. And I think having a few small buildings in and out makes it feel a bit more alive, a bit more like a city, because I guess the way my base is developing, I guess we're turning it into a bit of an industrial city. Oh, hi mate. Let's get rid of this guy. And I'll just show you around quickly. So we added on this side, because the floor level is going to be here, we added a little stairway so that you can just get up the side of here to our bone meal, which is there. Oh, I just realised we need to turn this guy around. Let's drop him and put him there. Nope, drop him. There we go. And that's to just get up there. Let's just jump on the bed and have a little sleep so we can see. Now on this side we still haven't done this pipe coming out here because we need to develop this guy. We need to develop our super smelter. Just get rid of him there. God, it's just so many people just trying to kill me while I'm just trying to talk to you guys. We built a lovely little balcony here. So when you come in the main entrance, we've got the half XP orb there, and we can do all our bits. We're going to add a netherrack in there with fire so that we can burn off our unwanted cactus green, because we don't need that dye, because this thing produces loads of it. You come up here on the balcony, we've got a room here, and then we head up. Let's just take him, and we've got yet another room up here. Now I don't know what I'm going to put in these rooms yet. I'm probably going to leave them undecorated for now, just because I'm not going to be coming in here much. It's just sort of just to add to the aesthetic, because most of the time it's going to be spent outside, and when people come and have a look at our base, they're going to be walking around outside. So I feel let's focus on outside first, and maybe later in the season we can deck these guys out. Now I'm just going to add the detail bits, and then this building is done. And there we go, we've finished all of the little detail that we wanted to add to this build. We've got a load of vines hanging down, and some little flower pots. These flower pots have some ferns in. We decided not to have flowers in because I didn't want to add too much colour to this build. We've got some bushes on the outside. Let me just deal with this guy. Oh no, we've got a creeper coming as well. Right. yeah, we got some bushes outside, all the way around the build, and vines, just to add a bit of colour, which looks really, really nice. We got the ladder up to the top there, and then in here we finished it off with our garbage can for all of our cactus green. Now this is about all we've got time for building wise this episode. I'm going to head over to the shopping district and finish things up there because I've got some bits and bobs that I do need to buy for next episode. I'll catch you guys over there. Now we just came over here first to fill up on pumpkin pie because we still don't have a animal breeder or a food source. I thought that was phantoms, but I remembered I'm in the mushroom biome. Yeah, today's episode has been really great. We've got a whole load of work done, but I thought I'd pop in here to finish off and check on our cases. Now, in Flowfast's episode, he interviewed quite a few people on some of our cases. A writerish, Royal Jelly and Spoon he spoke to regarding the sheep that have been missing. Let's go up and check the case notes. There is now a 33 killing streak. All the sheep that have died have left cooked mutton. A writerish, Flowfast and Royal Jelly have all been struck by this mystery sheep killer. So if anyone has any ideas as to who it is or why they're dying, please do let us know, because we are stumped. We've been going around in circles on this case, and we still need to find our beautiful Jarnut, who's been missing for several episodes now. If you've enjoyed this video, please smash that like and subscribe button, and do tune in next time to catch us build some more of our base and maybe even follow some of these cases. Take it easy, guys.
It was designed to terrorize.